This clip is brought to you by BoutThatOnline.com.
Now, Master P is here. He just pulled up on us this morning. So the poor minds, ladies and poor minds, we put him in the green room for a second.
You gotta let the OG speak.
Yeah, you gotta let the OG.
Peace, family. Hope everybody's having a good start to the week. So it was inevitable that the Colonel Master P was gonna turn up to the Breakfast Club at some point. We thought it would most likely be with an interview in the future, but subsequently he turned up at the studio and said he had some things on his mind. So let's check out some of this and we'll get back with some commentary.
You know, in hip hop, the kids are turning on you. Everything you got to deal with. And I get out and fight and work for my kids, and I look at, and I ain't gonna say no names because people always change stuff around, but everybody's going through something, whether it's right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like everything I've been in life, I've been shot at, almost killed. I grew up in a project.
So there we hear a short excerpt. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments. We're gonna get back to it and then chime back in with a bit of longer commentary.
Other cultures are not doing it.
Right.
They're not putting each other down. They'll communicate. No, that's the past. We can't change the past. We can change the future. But we can be thankful somebody gave me an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. You guys got an opportunity on here. So if I pay somebody 15 grand for 3-4 hours or 5, whatever it was, right? If I came up here and host on this show with you, how much would you pay them?
The host on the show?
Yeah, I mean, the co-host that on here.
But we don't pay anybody.
Yeah, I mean, if they're coming in just for a couple of days.
Okay, so somebody could come in for a couple of days and make no money, but I could give somebody $15,000 for a couple hours, and now I got to go through this. That I gave them opportunity. Think about it.
So think about it. What do you think? Is he right with this one? Do you think he's wrong? Let me know in the comments. You know, I think you make a great point in the context of when we think of like radio and a lot of these shows like that and other media opportunities in some aspects that people do, and there isn't necessarily a financial gain to it. He's offered an opportunity where there was a financial gain. Now, we don't know 100% of the business dealings. I don't think he's going to go into that on air anyway. You know, that's probably something that's kept between him and, I'm guessing, the booking agency or however the deal was done. But what do you guys think on that part of the clip? Do you think P right in that aspect?
Been in the community over 24 years. I'm going to show you something right now.
Your son going to a HBCU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of this stuff. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to start right now. You're talking about product. I put out, it's a Braille book that I did with a 7-year-old kid that's blind now that got shot in Louisville, right? Nobody talked about that. That can't, like, whoever did this? Nobody.
Adventures with Malachi.
Adventures with Malachi. Look at that. That's a Braille book.
I never seen it.
ABC book. What I sell for the kids. And all this go back for a wonderful cause.
So definitely, you know, check out the interview for its full context on the Breakfast Club. I mean, I could definitely attest to seeing P doing a lot of community work out there in Louisville. I had the opportunity and flew out there a couple of times myself and did some filming, and you know, you guys can see the footage on the channel. And you know, saw P in the trenches out there in the community working with disaffected young people, and it was, you know, a good sign. So I know at some point in this interview he said, like, you know, the media never report on stuff like that, but I think people do report on it, but it doesn't get as much publicity as the quote-unquote negative stories. But what do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts. You know, let's get back to this.
I've embarrassed so many kids in that city, even in Washington, D.C. So I'm going to go out in Washington, D.C. I got a school that I'm with other black men. I'm on the board, and it's called Richard Wright. Why none of these kids coming out here and working with us, helping us keep this going? I'm not from D.C., but the people in D.C. know the time that I put in there. So I'm going to show y'all this. Anybody ever gave me an opportunity. I know, Emmy, when you came on, I know it was like a joke, and everybody saying, like what I was saying, Charlamagne, I used to be in the streets. I changed my life. My life is about building God's kingdom now. I'm about building God's kingdom, and I know the devil don't like that. Like, okay, gonna throw my own people. That's why I said it's us against us. We have to change that, but we got to stop allowing all these bloggers and gossipers to start putting stuff out there and making it news. I'm just saying, even if she said that, nobody checked it or verified, but that was news. The same thing what you did, Emmy, when you said that you hit the news to go viral for what?
Oh, you mean when Irv got it?
Yeah.
Oh, the reason I said it, because, you know, during that time I was broke.
And you was triggered by the same
right,
conversation.
And that money meant everything to me. Now, it doesn't bother me. Now, I don't need the money from Irv, and I speak to Irv all the time.
So there we hear Pete speaking and, even referencing Envy, making some comments that went viral. Sort of telling Envy off a little bit, but you know what? Shouts out to Envy. He held his ground on this interview when he did interject some, good questions, and he didn't. He seemed like, I think PC. I don't know if it's just me, but he seemed like he was a lot cooler with CHARLAMAGNE and stuff. Like even when he was talking, just the stuff that he referenced towards Envy and the stuff that he referenced towards CHARLAMAGNE. I mean, that could be my journalistic mind. I'm not trying to stir nothing up, guys, but, let us know your thoughts in the comments. We're going to get back to the closing parts of some of this interview. Obviously, check out the full interview, and I'm going to give you some last bits of commentary afterwards. Catch you in a bit.
I had an opportunity to manage Meek Mills. So first, I don't know if you know CHARLAMAGNE. That was his man.
Absolutely.
And so CHARLAMAGNE had him, and then, Meek wanted to go a different direction. But CHARLAMAGNE had him under contract. James called CHARLAMAGNE. Then I called CHARLAMAGNE. I said, man.
So there we heard P clarifying that he had an opportunity to manage Meek Mill. And, wishing everybody the best. So we're going to wind down to an interesting point where P talks about his relationship with Post Malone.
So you and Romeo, y'all good, it seems like now?
So this is what I want to tell y'all, man. All y'all have kids. So I wouldn't wish this on nobody. I love my son, but the world done changed now. You ain't never heard me say nothing about it. I just like any other father. You hurt by it, you don't understand it, you like, what's going on? Because everybody try to tell us all how to heal. You're not gonna understand my pain, because you could say Romeo lost his sister. I lost a daughter. So it's different type of pain. That's why I'm saying that could make somebody snap. And so at this time in my life, man, I'm just thankful I'm moving. So I'm doing positive things. I wanted to get out, because some people think I should be a certain way. I can't sit at home. So I get out here, and I just want to thank the people that's been with me, that's a part of this, with the You Are Not Alone Foundation. I'm telling you, like, even we talk about us, I got one person in hip hop that came to me and said, let's do a tour. That was Post Malone. Like, let's do a concert, a You Not Alone concert to help and give back, because this is serious. And so nobody looked like us. And so shout out to Post Malone and his manager, Drake. Man, I appreciate y'all. Like, we're going to do things because this is real. Drugs is killing our culture and our kids, and also mental illness.
That's right.
And so, like, a lot of people are going through that. You think just because you got money or you successful that your kids are immune to this. Like, nobody's immune to pain. None of us.
So there we hear it, guys. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you think of Master P announcing working with Post Malone amidst speaking and clearing up a lot of other misconception that had been out there recently online. He also spoke about his cereal products and broke down some of the dealings with Rap Snacks amongst some of his other business endeavors. So definitely check the full interview out and check out his Snoop cereal. So, there have been mixed reviews, there always is going to be. Some people in the comments said they thought he was deflecting on some issues and not talking straight. There was some people that was like, way to go, they're glad that he was able to speak on things in a mature way and still keep some game and insight. However way you look at things, I'm glad that he was able to speak his piece. I mean, personally, I think I agree with a lot of the points he made in regards to, just some of the struggles he's faced and stuff like that. And, but one thing I would disagree with, and some of you guys are going to say I'm biased, but I would just disagree with one thing where I think sometimes where you say like the bloggers and all that stuff, I think personally, we live in that age of media now, where there's gonna be blogging and things of that nature. Not to say I agree with every blogger, so I agree to disagree in that aspect, because there's some bloggers out there that are absolutely reprehensible with the statements that they put out. They're absolutely reprehensible with the titles that they put out, like will completely bold-faced lie. There might be stuff that some people might not agree with from some bloggers, but if they're just covering something as an independent, journalist, then what do you guys think? That's the one thing. That's just my take. But let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I'll be back soon with some more updates. Peace. Hopefully this situation is, to bed now. I know some of you guys out there probably think we like reporting on stuff like this all the time. I mean, we report on the culture and we just objective. So we're not going to be hypocritical when it comes to certain things. We're going to cover at it. We're going to shoot the breeze, and we're going to bring you guys the information. You can check us out on BattleOnline.com for a whole lot more reviews, interviews in different mediums and form. It's your boy Fonzie Meek trying them out. This one, peace.
Anybody ever gave me an opportunity? I know, Emmy, when you came on, I know it was like a joke, and everybody saying, like what I was saying, Charlamagne, it's not that many opportunities out here. Shout out to 50 Cent, what he doing in the TV game, but
peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on BoutThatOnline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.